Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into the latest happenings in Chiang Mai, Thailand. This is as of August 18th, 2025.
Right.
Our mission, like always, is to dig through a whole stack of sources, Bangkok Post, Time Out Thailand, social media buzz, travel industry stuff, and pull out the key insights for you.
Get right to the heart of it.
Exactly. Now, you probably know Chiang Mai for its amazing culture, its beauty, right? But the news today shows it's also, well, a really dynamic place. It's where tradition is bumping up against tech innovation, where they're chasing global tourism, but also dealing with some real local challenges.
It's quite the mix.
It really is. So get ready. We're going to unpack cultural flair, some pretty surprising tech stuff, big tourism plans, and yeah, a few local setbacks too. It should give you a full picture of Chiang Mai right now.
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? How a city like that tries to hold on to its heritage while pushing forward so hard.
Totally. Okay, so let's start with the money side, the strategy, innovation and economic strategy. First up, there's this thing called TouristDigiPay.
Ah, yes, the crypto initiative.
Right. It's an 18-month pilot program. Basically, it lets foreign tourists swap crypto, like Bitcoin and stable coins.
The ones meant to be less volatile.
Exactly. Those, yeah. Swap them directly into Thai baht using QR codes on digital wallets. Now, the sources are saying it's built with, safety features and lower fees. Sounds pretty advanced.
It does.
But is it like a really big deal for the average tourist yet? Or are there still, roadblocks for crypto and tourism that the sources maybe hinted at?
Well, that's the key question, isn't it? It definitely puts Thailand and Chiang Mai kind of out front in digital tourism.
Yeah.
But it's real success. That depends on how many shops actually take it,
Right, vendor adoption.
Exactly. And how easy it is for tourists to use outside this pilot. The mention of safeguards is interesting, too. Suggests they know there's still a trust issue, maybe a perception hurdle to get over.
Makes sense.
But yeah, if it works, if it catches on, it could definitely bring more digital money right into the local scene. Pull Chiang Mai even deeper into that global digital economy.
So, a potentially build step then. And, okay, while they're playing with digital cash for some tourists, Chiang Mai's bigger tourism plan seems much broader.
Oh, for sure.
Sources are highlighting massive potential in medical and wellness tourism. We're talking potentially $17 billion US a year for Thailand from just that sector.
Wow, $17 billion. That's huge.
It really is. Shows how crucial that niche is for, tourism recovery and where they see future growth.
Definitely.
And here's another angle that I found really interesting for diversifying the economy. Thailand's becoming a hotspot for film production.
Right, I saw that too. It's not just pretty locations anymore.
No, sources say it's also about having skilled crews there, good incentives. Get this, 322 foreign productions just from January to July this year. Generated over 3.33 billion baht in revenue already. And they're specifically branding themselves as a sustainable filming location, too. That feels important.
Yeah, and if you connect the dots, this isn't just random success. It feels very strategic.
How so?
Well, by focusing on these high-value areas, medical tourism, film, they're shifting focus maybe, targeting tourists or industries that bring in more money and are maybe less volatile than just mass tourism, especially after the pandemic.
So it's like future-proofing, building a smarter tourism economy.
Exactly. More resilient income streams play into their unique strength.
Yeah.
It's a calculated approach.
Okay, that tracks. And obviously to get all these people there, you need good connections.
Right. Flights.
Yeah, so Budget Airline Scoot is launching new flights in December 2025. Routes connecting Bangkok to Chiang Rai, but also Okinawa and Tokyo's Haneda Airport. That opens things up quite a bit for tourists and locals.
More options, more access.
And not just that, tourism officials are apparently talking with LOT Polish Airlines, trying to get them to restart direct flights to Thailand.
Tapping into Eastern Europe.
Seems like it. Could link that market more directly with Chiang Mai. Feels very targeted, like you said.
It absolutely is. Pushing for better access, exploring new markets.
Yeah.
It shows real confidence that tourism is going to keep growing.
Right.
They understand you can't just hope people show up. You got to make it easy for them, especially from places that maybe weren't primary markets before.
Okay, so we've looked at the economy, the strategy, but what about the city itself? The culture, community, and resilience part. How's that holding up with all this change?
Well, the sources are pretty consistent. Chiang Mai is still that place people love returning to. They rave about the culture, the food, the whole atmosphere, even if national tourism numbers dipped a bit.
Yeah, and what's fascinating there is that deep appeal. That magnetic quality Chiang Mai has. It keeps people coming back, even when maybe the bigger picture looks different. It just speaks to this really unique sense of place that got authenticity. It offers experiences, not just sights. Totally. And it's not just the big temples or elephants, is it?
Yeah.
There's this detail that really jumped out at me in the sources, especially for anyone into like the creative side of things.
Exactly.
Chiang Mai apparently tops Time Out Thailand's list for vinyl lovers.
No way, really? Vinyl records.
Yeah. It has the top 11 spots in the country for digging for records. You know, cafes, proper record stores, listening bars. I can just picture finding some cool little spot.
That's brilliant. And it points to, well, this living, breathing cultural scene, doesn't it? It goes way beyond the usual tourist stuff. It fosters these cool little niches, these communities, shows the city isn't just a museum piece. It's evolving, has these layers.
Great point. And speaking of the global stage, Chiang Mai's really stepping up there too.
So?
Sources mention Thailand's women's volleyball team playing China in a warm-up match right before the FIVB World Championship. That's the big international volleyball tournament.
Okay.
Which Chiang Mai is co-hosting starting August 22nd.
Ah, okay. Hosting a world championship. That's significant.
Right.
Yeah, that really shows Chiang Mai isn't just for holidays. It's a place that can handle major international events. Brings eyeballs from all over the world, shows off its capabilities. And you've got to think, huge local pride, too.
Definitely sparks local pride. Okay, now let's switch gears a bit. Let's talk facing challenges and progress, because it's not all smooth sailing.
Right, the realities.
First, on the environment front, some positive news, actually. The Clean Air Bill. It's moving to its second reading in Parliament. This came after public consultations.
Okay.
And the aim is basically to guarantee citizens' right to clean air. That feels like a potentially big step forward for quality of life there.
It really does. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it shows a growing commitment, right?
Yeah.
From the public and the government, hopefully.
To sustainability.
Yeah, to quality of life, environmental health, which for any growing city, tackling air pollution head-on is critical, not just for residents, but for keeping its appeal long-term. It's fundamental.
True. But alongside that progress, there was a pretty serious setback recently. Sources reported a really sobering incident. A fire broke out before dawn at Wat Weluwan's sanctuary. It's a historic temple in Mae Rim.
Oh, no. How bad was it?
Well, the firefighters got there fast and contained it, which is good, shows they're prepared. But the damage to the sanctuary is significant. Estimates are around 3 million baht for restoration.
Wow, 3 million baht. That's... Yeah, that raises a tough question, doesn't it?
About protecting heritage.
Exactly. About how vulnerable these historic sites are, even with quick responses. It's this constant challenge preserving irreplaceable culture when unexpected things happen. Needs constant vigilance and, frankly, a lot of resources. A real reminder of what's at stake.
Yeah, absolutely. So, wrapping up this deep dive then, it feels like Chiang Mai, right now, August 18th, 2025, is really a city in motion.
Definitely.
It's embracing digital stuff, strategically growing tourism in new ways, celebrating its unique culture, even the vinyl scene, but also, you know, tackling big challenges like air quality and protecting its history.
It's that blend again.
It really is, that mix of old and new, tradition and modernity, and watching how the city tries to balance, you know, what locals want and need with its global image. That's really compelling stuff.
So after hearing all this, what stands out to you? That's the question for our listeners, I think. How does a city like Chiang Mai manage that balancing act? Rapid development versus preserving its soul, its heritage?
Powerful questions. Definitely something to chew on. We hope this deep dive gave you a sense of all those layers, because looking beyond just the headlines gives you, well, a much richer picture, doesn't it?